Imagine this for a moment. Two people face the same problem. One of them panics, hits confused, and makes the wrong decision. The other person pauses, thinks clearly for a few seconds, and suddenly finds a simple solution that everyone else missed. What made the difference? It wasn't luck. It was something called smart thinking. And the exciting part is that smart thinking is not something you're simply born with. It's a skill your brain can practice and improve. Right now, in this video, we're going to try a few simple thinking exercises that help train your brain to analyze problems, notice hidden details, and make smarter decisions. Some of these exercises may seem easy, but they reveal a lot about how your mind works. Before we begin, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to Bernora. If you enjoy learning powerful ways to train your brain and unlock your mental potential, on this channel we explore brain challenges, psychology secrets, and exercises that help you think sharper every day. Now let's begin with the first smart thinking exercise. Imagine you are holding a glass of water. Someone asks you, is the glass half full or half empty? Many people answer quickly, but the interesting part is not the answer itself. The real exercise is noticing how your brain reacts. Some people immediately see opportunity and say the glass is half full. Others focus on what is missing and say it is half empty. Smart thinking begins when you realize both answers describe the same reality from different perspectives. Your brain becomes smarter when it learns to look at a problem from multiple angles instead of only one. Let's try another simple challenge. You walk into a room and see 3 doors. Behind one door is a prize, and behind the other 2 doors there is nothing. You choose one door, but before opening it, the host opens another door that has nothing behind it. Now you have a choice. You can stay with your original door, or switch to the remaining door. What would you do? Many people stay with their original choice because they feel emotionally attached to it. But smart thinking requires looking at the probability. In this situation, switching doors actually increases your chances of winning. This puzzle shows how emotions sometimes influence our decisions. Smart thinking happens when we pause and analyze the logic instead of simply following our first instinct. Now, let's try another exercise that tests your attention. I'm going to ask a simple question. If a plane crashes exactly on the border between 2 countries, where should the survivors be buried? Take a moment before answering. The trick is realizing that survivors are alive. They don't need to be buried anywhere. This puzzle might seem funny, but it teaches an important lesson. Smart thinking often begins by questioning the assumptions hidden inside a question. Our brains sometimes accept information automatically without analyzing it carefully. Now let's stretch your thinking with another example. Imagine you have a candle, a box of matches, and a small box of thumbtacks. Your goal is to attach the candle to a wall so it can burn without dripping wax on the floor. Most people try to stick the candle directly to the wall or use the thumbtacks in complicated ways. But the smart solution is simple. Empty the thumbtacks from the box, tack the box to the wall, and place the candle inside the box. This exercise shows something called functional fixedness. It means the brain sometimes sees objects only in their usual role instead of imagining new possibilities. Smart thinkers train their brains to break that limitation and see creative solutions. Let's try another quick thinking challenge. You are running in a race. Suddenly, you pass the runner who was in second place. What position are you in now? Many people say first place, but the correct answer is second place. When you pass the person in second, you take their position. This puzzle teaches another important rule of smart thinking. Slow down and carefully analyze the situation before answering. Fast answers are not always the smartest ones. Now let's talk about why these exercises matter. Your brain contains billions of neurons connected through complex networks. Every time you solve a puzzle, analyze a situation, or think creatively, those neural connections become stronger. Scientists call this process, it means your brain can adapt and improve through practice. Just like muscles grow stronger with physical exercise, your thinking ability becomes sharper when you regularly challenge your brain. Smart thinking is not only useful for puzzles, it also helps in everyday life. For example, when you face a problem at work or school, smart thinking helps you break the problem into smaller pieces. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, your brain searches for logical steps to reach a solution. It also improves decision-making. When something unexpected happens, smart thinkers pause, gather information, and analyze the situation before reacting. Another powerful skill connected to smart thinking is curiosity. Curious people naturally ask questions like, why did this happen? Or is there another way to solve this? Those questions push the brain to explore new possibilities and discover better solutions. Here on Brainora, the goal is to help you train these mental abilities in fun and engaging ways. Every puzzle, every challenge, and every exercise you try helps your brain become more flexible and creative. Now let's finish with one final thinking challenge. A bat and a ball together cost $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Take a moment and think carefully before answering. Most people immediately say 10 cents, but that answer is incorrect. If the ball were 10 cents, the bat would cost $1.10, making the total $1.20. The correct answer is 5 cents for the ball and $1.05 for the bat. This puzzle perfectly shows how our brains sometimes jump to the first answer that feels right instead of checking the logic carefully. Smart thinking means slowing down, questioning assumptions, and analyzing the details. Now I want to ask you something. Which exercise in this video made you stop and think the longest? And did you solve the bat and ball puzzle correctly? Write your answer in the comments, because it is always interesting to see how different minds approach the same problem. If you enjoyed this brain workout, share this video with a friend and challenge them to test their smart thinking skills too. And don't forget to subscribe to Brainora for more brain exercises, psychology, insights, and mind challenges that will help you unlock the true potential of your brain. Your mind is one of the most powerful tools you have. The more you train it to think smart, the more possibilities you open in your life.